Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video guide for Ark Survival Evolved. In this video, folks, I'm going to be showing you how to tame a Oviraptor. So if you guys enjoy this video and find it useful and informative, please don't forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on the channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. So below me is an Oviraptor. Now you have to bear in mind with this creature because it does tend to run away when you get too close to it. Now the best way of doing this is to use a bowler to trap it and then knock it out with either trank darts or trank arrows. So there is my target right there. And that is what I will be showing you how to tame today. Now, of course, the Oviraptor is a knockout tame, which means you will have to knock it out to tame it. So, also, as I said before, it is a skittish creature, meaning that if you do get close to it, it will want to run away. It does have an aggro distance, and as you can see, I've already scared it from this distance, or something else has scared it, and it will run away. Now, if you find yourself in this situation, all you need to do is follow it at a safe distance. Make sure that you keep your eye on it. Obviously, I am trying to tame a high-level Oviraptor. At this point in time, I am getting too close to it, so I'll show you exactly what you need to do now. As you can see, it will go into dangerous areas, so do bear that in mind. Because it is running away and it is fairly fast on the ground, it is going to be difficult to try and bowler it. So I'm just going to get rid of this dillo right there. We don't want that to complicate the situation. And I'll give it some time to calm down. It is currently in the water. Hopefully it will get back on land. And after it's on land, I will bowler it and knock it out. As I said, the Oviraptor prefers eggs in terms of food. And the higher quality the egg, the better the taming effectiveness. So its preferred egg would be the Giga egg, followed by the Quetzal egg, followed by the Rex eggs. I do not have any Giga eggs or Quetzal eggs at this point in time, so I will be using the Rex eggs. Obviously, the quickest for the purpose of taming would be to use the Giga eggs or the Quetzal eggs. With the Rex eggs, I believe it takes about 2.5 hours on official servers on a normal day. Not unless they have the 2x taming speed, so that is something to bear in mind. You will also need narcotics if you're using Rex eggs. If you're going to use anything like Rex eggs or below that, I do suggest that you surround it with spiked walls so nothing attacks it. Do make sure that the area is clear, and obviously, as always, for the purposes of taming and pretty much anything else with regards to dinos in Ark, I do suggest and recommend that you download Dododex. It is an app that you can find both for Android as well as the iOS devices, and it will tell you pretty much everything that you need to know. So all you need to do is find the creature you want to tame, put in the level, and it will tell you how much food you will need, how much narcotics, and how long to starve it for. Now, as with all creatures, I do recommend that you try and starve it out. That way you don't waste eggs and valuable resources. And obviously, the reason you want the Oviraptor is because of its passive ability when it's put on Wonder. Also, make sure, as I'm doing right here, that the area is clear. Now, obviously, we don't want it to be attacked. Although it does not have a lot of HP and the compies don't do that much, it will affect the taming effectiveness, which to me matters, so do bear that in mind. You want to clear out the area. I can hear some footsteps around, so I'm going to try. Okay, there we go. So let's get this guy out into the open. I will show you later on what you need the Oviraptor for, and that is to speed up your egg production on your egg-laying dinos. I will show you how that mechanic works, and obviously kibble is made with the use of various eggs from dinos, so that is one of its uses. Definitely a very useful creature to have around the base, and it does have quite a decent range with regards to what creature it affects with its passive ability. So in the meantime, I am going to starve out this Oviraptor, and I will get back to you once it's ready to be tamed. Do bear in mind that I will be taming it on a server with increased taming speed. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, here we are. The Oviraptor is ready to be tamed. I'm going to put in as many eggs as I can. As you can see, it does not have a lot of carry weight. And as I mentioned before, I am on a server with increased taming speed. So do bear that in mind. This is not what you will need. I think you will need around 40 eggs, 40 Rex eggs for a 150 Oviraptor on official servers if the taming speed is 1 times. So do bear that in mind. Alright, with your Oviraptor tamed, you can now take it back to your base however way you prefer to, and then you can set it up to do its thing and make your dinos lay eggs. In order to do that, you will have to pretty much set it on wandering, but before you do that, you want to weigh it down. The best way of doing that is by placing either stone or wood, whichever you have more in its inventory. Then you want to enable wandering. That way, because the Oviraptor is encumbered, it cannot wander around aimlessly in your base. As you can see, all my egg-laying dinos, actually all my dinos have that little egg icon underneath the name, meaning that they are now laying eggs at an increased rate. So obviously a couple of these, you can have them around your base. They will increase the egg laying rate. That's what it affects. And obviously for those that have been playing a while, or for those that are actually new to the game as well, that does make a big difference because kibble is made out of eggs. With kibble you can tame creatures quicker as well as get a better taming effectiveness, which affects how many levels you'll get on that creature. So that is pretty much it for this video. Nothing too complex. It is a very useful dino. It doesn't have any other uses, just simply for the increased egg laying rate. Things to bear in mind are as follows. The Oviraptor does not have a lot of health and it does not have a lot of carry weight. So if you're going to tame this far from your base, you'll want to think of a way to get it back to your base safe and sound. Also, in terms of leveling up, as it will level up by just being around in your base, you want to probably level up HP and food. Anything else is really irrelevant, as it won't really be useful for anything else apart from increasing the rate of the eggs that are being laid by your egg laying dinos, with the purposes of being used for kibble. In terms of knocking it out, I recommend using the long neck rifle with the tranq darts, and if you're going to do that, go for headshots, so that way it will take 2 to 3 darts to knock it out and leave it with quite a decent amount of HP left whilst it's knocked out. Of course, you can also use the crossbow and tranq arrows. However, if you're going to do that, then I recommend using body shots so that you don't give it increased damage. It does not have a lot of HP and you don't want to kill it. You do want to tame it if you're going to go and knock it out. That is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please don't forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethum Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.